I have an idea. What if I share with you my experience at Posh Party Live Chicago? Welcome to my channel. I'm Chanel with Save Sell Chanel. If you're new to my channel, this channel is dedicated to the different ways I save and sell one day at a time. So let's get into it. I'm back in San Antonio, Texas after my trip to Chicago. What got me really interested about the Posh Party Live event are all of the social media posts that I saw on Instagram and on Facebook and YouTube. What really got me interested in checking on whether or not I was going to be in Chicago during the Posh Party Live event was when 609's Perks posted on her Instagram that fact that she was going to go to Posh Party Live. I was really curious to see if it was during the time that I was going to be in Chicago, so I was able to look on the Poshmark website, and lo and behold, it was during my trip. So if you're unfamiliar with a Posh Party Live, it's the level below a Posh Fest. So Posh Fest is going to be the national conference, whereas a Posh Party Live is going to be the level below, where it's at designated cities such as Chicago, and that people around the Chicagoland area or people who are also Poshmark sellers can go and attend. Unlike a Posh and Sip, a Posh Party Live event is hosted by Poshmark Corporate, and there's a panel there, and it's a good way to network. There's a lot of really good things that you can learn during this event. Here's some of the information on the website that got me really interested on attending the Posh Party Live. On with my year of trying to be my bold self and going to these different networking events by myself, I was really excited to go to a hotel I've never been to. Even though I am from Chicago, I had never gone to the Kimpton Hotel Allegro, and I really wanted to see what it looked like inside. What was really great about that was the ambiance of the hotel was really nice and modern in a very intimate setting. When you go into the hotel, there is the lobby area, and then there was a check-in area too. During the check-in area, they ask you for your name, or you can share your ID, or you can actually give your ticket that they send to you in an email. When you go into the event, there is a photo booth, which is really nice. I was able to take it with 609's Perks, and it was really great to be able to have different props. There was also a really great backdrop that you could take photos with, really big balloons, and definitely took advantage of it. What was really great about meeting other people was everyone was really friendly and willing to take your photo. Even though I didn't know anyone there, I was able to still be able to get my photo taken by other people, and people were really willing to share their knowledge too. I really enjoyed the name badge. You would get stickers where you tell whether or not you're a thrifter, a Poshmark, Posh ambassador, have a boutique, or a newbie, and it was really great it's a really good icebreaker. They had a little card that you could fill out and learn some tips from other people. It really forced you to go and mingle, and it was really good because at the end of the night you could spin a wheel and get a price to get more Poshmark swag. So by having the card, it forced me to go and mingle with other people and to find other tips from some of the other sellers. I was really happy to meet the Posh Kings, and if you are not already following them on Poshmark, definitely do so. They do travel at different Posh Party Lives and are at Posh Fest too. They usually sell luxury goods and have sold a lot of items on Poshmark, so definitely follow their Instagram account and check them out on Poshmark too. They were really humble, and I really enjoyed their humor, and they were really kind and just really approachable, so I was really happy to meet them. So let's go ahead and see some of the video from the event.
What was hard for you, nothing's stopping me now. love and the Posh love giving back. So, come on, let's have fun.
Catch me if you can. Once I get going, there ain't no stopping. Catch me if you can. Once I get going, there ain't no stopping. Ain't no stopping.
Now here are 5 tips that I want to share with you that I learned during the Posh Party Live. Tip number 1, patience, patience, patience. One of the speakers during the panel explained that patience is truly key when starting out. What a lot of people have been doing lately is using offers to likers or constantly running sales or doing closet clear out. And if you know your product is good and is valuable, stop trying to lower your price and try to get rid of it quickly. There will be a buyer out there, just continue to share your closet as much as possible. Tip number 2, make sure you are properly checking out comps on Poshmark. Definitely use the sold option to see what kind of price range your item may sell in based on style, based on price, and based on brand. Tip number 3, so when a person likes multiple items in your closet, create a bundle using the Poshmark app and then send them an offer that way. Instead of constantly creating offers to likers or closet clear out, creating a more intimate and personalized discount makes your closet more exclusive and makes it more appealing instead of you just trying to force a sale on your customer. Tip number 4, one of the areas at the Posh Party Live was showing how to properly do flat lays. One of the tips that they suggested is that when you are doing flat lays, make sure your phone is at eye level or even above so that your photo has a really good aerial view of your flat lay. Most flat lays are usually at an angle, so unfortunately those pictures don't come out as sharp as usual, or you can use a chair or a ladder and put yourself a little higher so that the aerial view of your shot is much crisper and has a brighter view. And tip number 5, this comes from Christy F007. She was actually the person that I needed in terms of filling out the portion of getting a tip from a Posh ambassador. What was really great is that I saw her sticker and I saw that she was a Posh ambassador. I took a chance and asked her, what is one thing that you would recommend as a Poshmark seller and a Posh ambassador? Her recommendation is to list every single day. Even if it's 1 to 5 items, force yourself to list something. And the reason why I knew she was a really good source was because she said that she had actually made her 10,000 sale and she does this full time. So for me to remember that listing is essential and creating a good probability that you'll make a sale every single day. And she even told me that she doesn't really spend very much time on social media because she's so involved with her Poshmark closet or her e-commerce business, but she does spend a little time here and then on social media. But most of the time she is posting, and she even stated that she listed 100 items the day before, so it is totally doable. You just need to create a system that works for you. 100 items in one day is definitely doable, especially if you're a full-time person. If you've never been to Posh Party Live or debating about whether or not it's even worth your time, I would highly recommend going. First, check out what the venue is going to look like. 2, make sure that the cost of the ticket is within your price range. And 3, even if you don't have anyone to go with, make sure that you just go ahead and have fun. It's really good to network, to understand and see the behind the scenes and meet some of the people at corporate who do work there, and to get some of the input and some tips. Just keep in mind, have an open mind that Posh Party Live does work for a range of people. It works for people who are brand new all the way to people who are full-time sellers. Now, a vast majority of the closet consultants and the panelists have been on Poshmark for quite some time. Now, I know that for some of you who have been on Poshmark for quite some time and do sell a lot, you may not get that much information out of the panels or out of the closet consultants, but the benefit for going to Posh Party Live is truly networking with other people. This is a really good networking event, especially if you've met so many people through Instagram or social media and you just want to meet them in person. Like everything else, you can only go so far and meet so many people through social media, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, or Snapchat. There is nothing like that one-on-one, face-to-face interaction. And in terms of meeting people people. I definitely spent most of the night, I even closed the end of the night talking to Starzy Style, and I also talked to 609's Perks, and I've been following her on Instagram for quite some time, so I was really happy to meet her. I was also able to meet many people who do retail arbitrage, who do thrifting, learn some of their techniques. I was also able to learn different places in the Chicagoland area where people do source, so it's good to have a new perspective. I also really liked going to the Posh Party Live event because it was a good chance to see everyone's personal style, and because Poshmark is a fashion app, it was good to see the diversity in the fashion and in terms of people who are just more casual, some people who are more business-like, some people who really dressed up for it. So definitely take a chance if you have the opportunity. I highly recommend going. I really love the opportunities and I will definitely go again. Now, in terms of going to a Posh Party Live versus a Posh and Sip, you definitely have a more intimate interaction at a Posh and Sip because you are mingling with people in your local area, and you'll probably get more goodie bags or more swag at a Posh and Sip than a Posh Party Live. Keep in mind, if you really are going to a Posh Party Live trying to get some more swag such as pens, stickers, and whatnot, they're going to have them laid out on the tables, so it's free for you to take if you'd like to add it to your Poshmark collection. The true benefit of going to this Posh Party Live was really networking and gaining as much knowledge as possible. If I were to do this Posh Party Live again, I would definitely try to interact with, or at least introduce myself to the panelists, get at least one tip from them aside from what they had said during the panel, and I would also try to take advantage of the panel consultation if possible, and definitely scheduling that in and just gaining as much knowledge as I wanted to. And I definitely will go to more of these events because it helps me to get out of my comfort zone and to push myself to be in a more networking situation. I haven't really gone to networking events, and considering by the end of this year I will actually be part of an organization going into more a professional setting. Practice makes perfect, so the more you network, the better you'll get at it. So I want to hear from you. Have you gone to a Posh Party Live? If so, leave it in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you like this video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of all of my future videos. So definitely stay tuned. I will be posting more Poshmark related videos. I will be trying to host a Posh and Sip here in San Antonio and a coffee meetup coming soon, and I'll do all the behind the scenes things such as creating goodie bags on a budget and other ways that you can create a Posh and Sip on a budget. So definitely subscribe so you can be notified of all of my future videos. So until next time, I'll see you in my next video.
Move over, I'm a coming.